Retail Snap. We've got all the results from the big players out there. And to be honest, you're going to hear more about Drake's numbers than you are Audi. Coles has revealed that their net profit cracked the $1 billion mark, rising 2.8%. Their supermarket, liquor and express divisions reported strong sales in FY21 of $38.6 billion across the group, up 10.2% on the FY19 figures and 3.1% on FY20 figures. E-com sales have soared 52% to $2 billion this year as consumers are embracing online shopping during the 11 lockdowns experienced during this year. Online sales now make up 5.8% of physical store sales compared to just 3.8% in FY20 and 3.4% in FY19. Coles reported that their omnichannel customers spent 2.2 times more than in-store only customers in the fourth quarter, with an e-com penetration of 6% in the same quarter compared to 3.8% at the same time in the previous year. It was also reported that Coles' market share has recovered to pre-COVID-19 levels. Coles MD Stephen Kane warned that as the country enters longer lockdowns, there will continue to be a shift in consumer behaviour away from larger shopping centres towards local shops. We have seen neighbourhood stores sales increase by double digit, and we have seen shopping centre sales reduce by double digit at the same time. And it looks like the retailer believes the trend will continue, opening 4 Coles local stores during the year, as well as converting 65 of their existing stores to their premium foodies or self-service format sites. On the green side, Woolworths announced that their supermarket division achieved sales of over $44 billion, up 5.4% on the previous year. They reported a net profit of $2.338 billion, 9% up FY20. And e-com sales grew 74.7% to $3.5 billion, having added 379 direct to boot sites, 125 delivery now locations, and same day delivery service added 425 stores, allowing customers to receive their order within 1 hour of when it was placed. Online sales now make up to 7.9% of store sales, up from 3.6% FY19. Now, interestingly, Woolworths have had a decline in bricks and mortar sales in the second half of FY21, which analysts are attributing to the cycle of the pandemic stockpiling, as well as the growth in e-commerce. Unfortunately for Woolworths, Coles reported a growth in 2.1% in their June quarter same-store sales compared to Woolworths' 0.1% growth for the same period, and having reported a drop of 2.1% in the March quarter. Well, very strong results from Coles and Woolworths. Obviously, food is a major benefactor of COVID sales, and ongoing lockdowns seem to be a good thing for the supermarket guys. Let's see what else is out there. So you've heard about the big guys. Now it's time to hear Drake's side of the story, and I am here with our CFO, Scott Linton. Scott Linton, welcome.
Hi, JP.
And it's great to have Scott on the show. And Scott, we really got to get to the bottom of this. Now, it's a pretty crazy year last year.
It was amazing.
There's a few crazy things that happened. And I know Drake's had a lot going on. But as a financial sort of way, how did Drake's go?
We were one of the beneficiaries, I guess, of what's been happening with COVID, JP. So sold more than $1 billion worth of groceries last year, which was an amazing effort by all the team members out in Storeland. Our growth has been really great as well. So we've been growing around 7 to 8% since last year. So yeah, really all up, it's been an amazing year for Drake's.
So a lot of people, when we're talking about sales of recent, especially in retail, we go back to 2019.
Yes.
How do you look at the sales when we compare, to try and get a comparison? A bit hard to compare anything with COVID How do you compare your sales with the 2019 plus inflation?
Yeah, so pretty much Coles, Woolworths, all the big guys. In fact, a lot of companies that have been impacted by COVID have gone back to 2019 as a kind of a steady baseline. And so we've been in a high teen growth since 2019. So again, I know some industries have been doing it really tough, but we've been one of the fortunate industries that have really benefited from COVID, and it's really been generational sort of change for us in terms of where it's positioned us from a financial perspective.
So it's fair to say Drake's had a humongous capex last year and the year before, the brand new distribution centre. How's that gone for us?
It's been amazing, JP. I won't lie to you. There's probably a few sleepless nights when we first opened, but the team out there have done an amazing job, and the facilities really efficient now. The guys have got it humming, and so really it's a platform for us for growth. Really for the next 15, 20 years.
With big risk comes big reward, they say.
That's true.
Fingers crossed. And Scott, online, everyone seems to be talking about it. It's going to be the next frontier. Coles and Woolies are ramping everything up. And I've said it once, I've said it again. I have no idea how someone is making money on online supermarket sales.
JP, that'd make two of us.
Yeah, okay, so there are two of us. How have you seen the Drake's online sales perform?
We've been a beneficiary of COVID with online, and our online business has been amazing over the last year. So basically, we've tripled our online orders over the last 12 months. So COVID has really enabled us to scale up in terms of our online business, but it's still relatively small in terms of the overall scheme of Drake's.
Best online platform out of all of the supermarket retailers, I think, is the Drake's site.
I'd 100% agree with you, JP. The user experience with our online platform is amazing, and I'd encourage anyone who wants to sort of move away from Coles and Woolworths and shop local to try our online platform.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Couldn't have said it any better myself. You are actually relatively funny.
Is that right?
Yeah, and I know this is really hard for people to comprehend. A CFO is quite funny. I would like to know, have you got any fun facts about Drake's?
I've got lots of fun facts for you, JP. Fun fact number one, how many customers do you think we served last year?
Well, I'm guessing 30 million.
Pretty close. 33 million customers we served last year. How amazing is that?
That's amazing. Little private business.
Yes, indeed. And so of all those 33 million customers, what do you think was the number one selling product that those customers bought?
It's toilet paper.
No, JP, it's not toilet paper. It's actually bananas.
Oh.
Bananas is our number one product. How about that?
Bananas.
Bananas.
That's bananas.
I know.
Fun facts at Drake's. Who would have thought? And if you like Scott in the segment, leave some comments below. We might pull him out of the office to come up with some fun facts about finance for Drake's. And you never know. It might change your life.
I'm guessing there's going to be crickets, JP.
Been very interesting to see with retail sales that most subsectors are in decline for July 2020 to July 2021. Electronics down 11%, clothing down 18%. And the surprising one, liquor down 3%. Now, I still thought people were continuing to drink, but maybe not as much, or they might have just drank a hell of a lot in the middle of the pandemic, definitely here in Australia, but most subsectors are showing negative growth. The supermarkets are slightly up 1.3%, and Drake's are up more than that, I'm happy to say. So it's a very interesting time for us. We have definitely picked up customers that I dare say have shopped elsewhere. My guess is we've picked up some Aldi, Coles, and Woolworths customers along the way. Okay, so there you have it, a bit of a breakdown. I think next time we'll have a chat to someone at Aldi with their numbers. And if we get enough comments about Scott, the CFO, maybe we'll bring back some sexy back to finance. Thanks for watching. With big... Fucking hell, a plane now.
I really hear that.
Wow, now there's planes taking off. Let's just go back into lockdown. Pretty fair to say, best online. Best online. When Scott comes on, can we do that? the meme where all the numbers and that fly through?
Maybe Megamind.
Yeah.